just one of those things where you're like, at some point, he got promoted into a spot that he should have never been in the first place, and he just stuck it out for 30 years. Like, how does that even happen? But it is one of those things where you have to be very careful when you're selecting who that next service manager is going to be, because that is such a key position, or service writer. It doesn't matter, like either one, huge position. Because once you make that decision, they're building relationships with customers, whether it's a good relationship or bad relationship. They're gaining a reputation one way or another with your client base and with your team, with your employees. And if you just pick somebody because you're desperate and you can't find anybody else, and you throw them up there, and you think, if it doesn't work in a year or two, we'll go a different direction. And what, in my eyes of what I've seen over the years, is that doesn't happen. You put them in that position and they almost become like a bully, right? Like they're just kind of they can do whatever they want, and even leadership or ownership is not going to tell them any differently. And that can be a really dangerous spot to put your shop in when you put that person up front.
Well, I tell you, you're bringing up the Michael Jordan, LeBron James argument, right? Because people will argue what's a more important position, the technician or the service manager? And that's an argument. I can tell you it can go either way. I lean towards that service manager, and this the reason why. If you've got the wrong service manager up there, and they're making it life hard on the service, on the technicians, not communicating properly. There's unity issues within the business itself, and they're running off new customers and good customers and things like that. How are you going to keep a good technician anyway? You're not going to. So I think that service manager position is probably the most vital position that you can have in your business. Plus, as a shop owner, that's the person that really gives you peace of mind when you can't be at the shop, or when you're working on some high level things. That they're going to take care of things like you would take care of things. So I think that position is extremely important.